Hello guys and welcome to the channel. I go by the name Holy Trade, and today guys I want us to have a trade talk. Guys, do stick and stay. Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. Guys, I'm so excited. I just don't know why I'm so excited. So today guys, I just want us to have a normal trade talk, everything about trading, things I used to struggle with. Probably someone is also going through them, and I feel it's really going to help someone out there. So guys, for the most part, I don't know why I'm excited. Guys, please forgive me. Guys, for the most part, you really want to understand that with trading, guys, with trading, my people, with trading, there's always going to be the what ifs. There's always going to be that alternative. There's going to be a substitute. There's always going to be, I could have done this in this different way. There is always going to be an option. So one of the things I just want to say to encourage you is that whatever strategy that you have, guys, you really want to stick to it. Just stick to it, guys. It's going to go a long way to help you as a trader, because there will always be, I could have done this in this particular way. So gone are the days where I used to struggle a lot with settling on one thing. So I had, let's say, strategy A and strategy B. So let's say a style of entering the market. And guys, it was so funny. It was like this week I would decide to use, let's say, entry model, let's say B. And funny enough, it will be working. Funny enough, it'll be working, and it's either I would take losses with a B, or probably I wouldn't even have any entries, which leads me to missing out on good and great trade opportunities. Or because the opposite was working anyway, right? You decide to switch to the other one because last week the other one was working so well. So you have really decided, okay, coming this week, let me use the other one. Funny enough, there's going to be another switch. It was always funny like that. So things will actually be going against me in the opposite direction, and it felt frustrating. Guys, trust me, it's so frustrating to actually have all the tools. Okay, it's like you have all the tools but you just don't know how to use them. There was this book I was reading where the the author said something that really made sense to me. He says you should know when to draw your sword. Okay, so your sword is useless when you draw it too early or too late. So guys, I will put the title of the book somewhere here, so if you are interested in reading, it's a very great book. It was a book by a real life samurai, right, a swordman. So it is useless. Your sword becomes useless when you draw your sword like too early or too late. So it is so important for you to know the type of sword you are drawing. And there was a point he even made in the book that said you should know the type of sword you are even drawing out. Guys, it is also important for you to know the type of sword you are drawing out, because when he is in, like, let's say, in an open place, he will draw out like a large sword, a bigger sword. When he's indoors, there's this smaller sword they will draw, to fight, so they can actually move around easily. So you should know the type of sword you'll be drawing out. Guys, as a trader, it is so important for you to identify the type of sword you should be using. Guys, it is so important. So as I was saying, I will struggle with going back and forth until I came to the conclusion. See, my guy, there's always going to be an option. There will always be an option, guys. There will always be an alternative to everything you know in the market. Even with the best strategies, even with the best traders in the world, if you should get the strategy of Q Banks, if you should get a strategy of Kojo Forex, Q Banks, Happy Forex, Jeffrey Benson, my guy, there will be days, okay? There will be days it will look as if it didn't work today. It just didn't work. And something else, probably your beginner strategy that you have, for some funny reason may work. There will always be an alternative. It is important. You see, profitability lies in patience and consistency. It is the truth. Your ability to be loyal to one particular thing and go like, I'm going to do this for the longest time. Guys, it is so important for you to understand that profitability lies in patience and consistency. Don't be that trader who goes from strategy A, then you move to strategy B in the name of you're looking for the holy grail. You're looking for something that works. My guy, literally everything in this space works. I'm being honest. Literally everything in this space works. Don't be so confused. And you see, this is one of the reasons why I keep encouraging people to find a mentor. Learning forex trading on your own, guys, it is going to take you a lot to come back, to come back to the path of doing things right, because you are really going to learn a lot of things that are really going to hurt. It's going to hurt your process, guys. It is really going to hurt your process. You are just going to waste a lot of time. So in those days where I was just struggling with what strategy to stick with or this model, it was difficult, guys. I always felt I knew so much. Guys, I know there's someone out there like that. I knew so much in the market. I have read a lot, watched a lot of videos, but it felt the more I got closer to my dreams or getting a payout or having the dream of seeing myself cashing out from forex, the further I went away from it. So it's like I had a thing in my hands, but I just couldn't manifest it. It was so frustrating, guys. It was one of the most frustrating stages in trading. Trust me, it is one of the most frustrating stages in trading. And you see, when you don't take care, you think that this thing doesn't work, because your inability to stick to one thing will make you feel, nah, there's a problem somewhere. Something is really not going well. You are obviously going to try and figure out. Because you've learned a lot, you will start to fix. And you see, again, Coach Forex will say you might go in there and never return, because you have a lot of information. So now your brain is going to interpret it as it's a problem because you're not cashing out. So fix it. And guys, you will be able to fix it because you have a lot of information. You will be able to solve it because you will find a solution to it because you have a lot of information. So guys, there will always be an alternative. I just want to let someone understand this aspect of trading. There will always be the time that you will say, I could have done this in this particular way. All you have to do as a trader, all you can do, guys, like, sometimes you get so passionate about these things because it was just a waste of time. You look back and it feels as if you were way profitable. You had a good strategy. Someone somewhere right now, I'm telling you, you are as great as Qbanks. No, if even more, guys, even more. You are as great as Qbanks. But the problem is the manifestation of that greatness. You are as great as Qbanks, Kojo Forex, Happy Forex, Jeffrey Benson. But the thing is, it has yet not come into manifestation. The problem you have is not about the fact that you can't trade or you are not intelligent. Trust me, it is not about the fact that you are not intelligent. This market is not a respecter of who has the highest IQ, who is intelligent, who had the best grades in school and all of that. This market doesn't respect that. One of the things you want to understand with trading is that, you see, forex has a language. When you understand the language of the market, my guy, it doesn't matter who you are: rich, poor, young, old, intelligent, not intelligent, my guy, you will get the pay. You will get the reward you deserve. The market has a language. You have to speak the language. So guys, you see, there will always be an alternative. Don't delay the process. Don't delay your becoming a profitable trader. I don't know if I'm making sense. Like, don't delay the progress of you becoming a profitable trader by doing anything and everything simply because you think, oh, this thing didn't work this week, so let me switch. Loyalty is important. Be loyal to that strategy. Be loyal to that system. And I want to say this to encourage someone. You see, don't give up the knowledge you were able to gather from 3 years, from 2 years of you being in the process, to jumping into something you just came across just this week, probably from some guru out there. Respect your hustle to the point that it becomes so difficult for you to just switch into any other thing simply because Kojo Forex is saying something or he's showing a strategy somewhere. Doesn't mean that your 2 years of learning is useless. I'm being honest with you guys. Okay, it is better. It is way better. Respect your hustle. Like, love yourself so much. Don't just rate the fact that, okay, Kojo Forex is a good trader. Q Banks has bought a Lambo, he's rich and all of that. It makes sense, right? Because they've been successful with it. But here lies the case where you have gone through the process of learning. You have watched videos. In fact, you've been able to prove to yourself that whatever you have works. Why then do you want to switch? Guys, why then do you want to switch into something you just came across just today? Okay, don't get me wrong. Okay, when we learn, guys, don't get me wrong. There's that process where we learn, we unlearn, and we relearn. But I'm trying to say that, you see, this journey is a self-discovery journey. The way you're going to understand the market, whatever you came across during your learning processes or during your learning process, it's not the same thing Kojo Forex went through. Understand that and make peace with it. Respect your hustle. You have gone through the process of learning. You have been able to prove to yourself that whatever you have going works. My guy, stick to it. Be loyal to it. Don't be that trader who is all over the place. You are doing this today, you are doing the other thing, the next day. You see, after the knowledge, one of the greatest things, okay, that is so important in this space is execution. You can have all the knowledge, you can have the best strategy in the world, but my guy, if your execution is so poor, you have to go through another process. Trust me, there's going to be another process you will have to go through, because execution in this space is everything. Timing, guys, it's everything. So if you think you have a strategy and because, okay, it's not working for some time, or you've been taking losses back to back to back, guys, January was a losing month, February was a losing month. Okay, there is nothing wrong with a strategy. There are days like this, there are months like this. I think most of the time we were all caught. Trust me, guys, I also fell for it. I thought because trading is simple, it's lucrative. It's like I always have to make money. I always have to be making money. I always have to be making money. It looks like a flawless victory kind of thing. What a combat, right? I mean, it looks like a flawless victory. The moment I enter the market, I need to make money. I don't need to make losses. Guys, you are going to go forward in this journey and realize that a whole month can be a losing month, right? Obviously not taking losses consecutively. You can have, I think for January, if I'm not mistaken, I took 20 trades, 16 were losses, and I only had 4 wins. Okay, in as much as yes, my wins actually was able to cover for most of the losses. So I was only down like 1.6%, which is incredible to me because I had 16 losses. Okay, in as much as I had that, okay, it doesn't mean that the strategy is not working. It doesn't mean that, okay, I am not a good trader. I have been able to prove to myself this works. Why then do I have to switch? Okay, why then do you have to switch? Don't switch from one thing to the other. Be loyal to one thing, be loyal to that system, and keep executing it the right way. It is way better. You see, it is way better for you to even have your capital than to lose it. Why would you why would you want to jump on something else, losing your account? Why? Why would you want to jump on a different thing, okay, from something that you've always known? Okay, risking your entire account and losing everything, only for you to realize that if you had stuck to what you knew, obviously you didn't make money, but you were not going to lose the account. My guy, just stick to it. Okay, and one of the things you also want to put into consideration is, you see, not every move has to be jammed on. Guys, I used to struggle with this a lot. So my strategy, so that's the reason why people will switch from A to B, because you tend to think that today I need to make money. As I come the forex market inside there, Charlie, today has to be a winning day. That's how people blow accounts. That is how people lose their entire capital. They lose a lot of money because you come into the market too delusional, in a negative way, right? Not even in a positive way, thinking that, okay, everything has to go right. You see a move going up, you want to jump onto it. Today I for buy, today I for sell. My guy, it doesn't work that way. Not everything, not every move in the market is supposed to be jumped on. That is why most traders will say focus on the A setups. Okay, they tell you focus on the A plus setups. They don't even say the A setups. Focus on the A plus setups. Guys, When it comes to trading, there will always be an alternative. Trust me on this. There's always going to be, I could have done this in this particular way. So you really, really want to focus on the things that really matters. Your journey. You have gone through a process of learning. Why then do you want to switch into something you do not know? Respect yourself, respect your hustle so much that Charlie, you respect the hustle you've been through. Guys, you have done so well. You have done so well learning. Why do you want to switch into something you do not know? It's going to delay your process. And most of you will go like, it's a scam. It's not working. You are not profitable because you are dumb, or you're not intelligent, or you don't know how to trade. Your inconsistency is the problem. Your inability to stay true to one thing. See, there will be that phase where the strategy will feel like flawless, like untouchable. You figured out the market. That is how it's going to look like. There's going to be that time where it's like you're going to face, the struggles, the ups and downs. It looks as if, Charlie, the magic is all gone. You feel me, guys? I know someone can relate to this, right? It's like all the magic is all gone. But in those moments, you don't have to switch to something that you feel should work. And one of the things I really want to tell someone out there is sometimes, okay, during the phase where it looks as if things are not working, you really want to limit your appearance on social media, right? Trust me, this thing used to mess with me. There are days I would take a loss back to back to back, and then I go on social media and this guru will come out and post $3,000, $10,000. You go and watch another, page. They're showing a lot of profit, and you start to question yourself. What am I doing wrong? Guys, you start to question yourself. What am I doing wrong? So now, because you are trying to define your success by money, your brain now interprets it. It's a problem. Fix it. So you're obviously going to jump onto another thing. So I tell people, if you can, it gets to a point you really have to limit the YouTube, information. Limit the consumption of watching people's channel based on the money they're making, their progress, and all of that. Limit, guys, just limit it. You really want to limit it. So you save yourself. So you save yourself, because your brain is going to interpret it as, because you didn't make money, there is a problem. Most of us are great. Most of us are so, so, so good. The problem we have is the fact that we just can't stick to one thing. And you see, it's a process. You just have to allow yourself go through whatever you're going through. It's not just about strategies. I'm telling you, sometimes even from concepts, okay, the way you analyze the chart and all of that, you've gone through, let's say, 2 years. Please pay attention to this. You've gone through 2 years of learning how to do something, and it's not as if it's a wrong way. It's good, it's right. But simply because you find someone who is more profitable than you, okay, doing it in a different way, you tend to feel what you're doing is so wrong, to the point where you just want to jump onto what that person is doing, without you even not understanding how the person goes by it. You just want to take it as it is, simply because you feel the person is better than you. That is how we tend to interpret these things. Okay, sometimes in this space, your growth is not measured by money, but the ability to be resilient, your endurance, okay, your persistence, guys, your tenacity, your ability to keep going even in the darkest times. This thing, trading, Charlie, it will bring the worst out of you. It will bring the best out of you. But in the long run, trust me, it makes you a better person. I just want to encourage someone. Okay, I just wanted to share this part of my trading journey. There were days, guys, there were days where I was so confused because someone was doing better than me. I was comparing myself to someone, and sometimes it's not even comparing myself to people at my level. I'm comparing myself to Q Banks, to Kojo Forex, to Jeffrey Benson, like someone who has really, really succeeded. It's funny. They've been in the industry for 12 years, 10 years, 15 years. You are like 2 years in this space and you think that you're not doing great. Guys, I had this mentee, I had this friend, okay, and he didn't know how great he was. He just didn't know how great he was. Okay, he was going through the process, obviously, of becoming better. He took a trade on Monday, ended in a loss. Tuesday was a loss. Wednesday was a loss. Thursday, he was so pained, guys, because he thought trading, he had never encountered like a back-to-back losses like that. So he thought it was never possible. So on Thursday, he lost half of his account. Friday, he blew the entire account. This guy didn't know how amazing it was. Guys, this is a guy who trades gold. Okay, this guy trades gold. He uses a lot size of 0.01. He just didn't know how great it was. He uses a lot size of 0.01. He takes one setup a day. He was able to grow a $40 account to over $100. $100. Guys, over $100. And it was within like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, less than a month. Let me just put it this way, less than a month. Guys, 0.01, one setup a day, $40. Guys, $40. Oh my God, $40 to over $100. He didn't know how great it was. So when he came into a phase where he took losses back to back, he thought, well, let me just get my money back. And he blew half of the account on Thursday. Friday, he blew everything. Now you're back to square one. It looks as if it's never true. It looks as if at the end of the day, I'm going to lose everything. And this is how some people think that Forex is a scam. Because at the end of the day, I'm obviously going to lose the money. It doesn't make sense. Guys, honestly, he didn't know how great it was. And trust, he was so great. He was so great. He did so well. So the thing is, you are not as bad as you think you are. You are great, but you really have to go through the process. Give yourself the chance, give yourself the opportunity to grow and become that better trader you have to become. You see, this market will always reward refined individuals who have become better at trading, better traders. So that should be your goal. That should be your priority. Becoming better each and every single day. You are not as bad as you think you are. Okay, guys, you are not as bad as you think. You are great. You are a profitable trader. You stick to your rules and plan. You will make the money. Give yourself the time, have patience, and grow. Be consistent with that system that you have, especially to those who have proven to themselves it works. Give yourself the time. See, there's going to be a particular market condition that will favor you back to back to back to back to back. Trust me, trading will always work out. My guy, stick in there and Charlie, work hard. Focus, patience, and consistency. Guys, I just pray this video goes a long way to help someone out there. I pray you stick to whatever that you have that is working. Don't change it simply because you watched some video online, okay, and the person made $10,000. So you also want to quickly make $10,000. It doesn't work that way. Trust me, it doesn't work that way. So stick to what you have. So guys, I pray this video goes a long way to help someone out there. I pray God brings unto you light, understanding, so you have peace even in chaos. When they say there's a casting down, we will say there's a lifting up because we trust in the name of the Lord. My guys, always remember to trade the holy way. See you guys in the next video.